Hello everyone. All right, so today we're going to do a video about something that I guarantee you a lot of folks do not know about that horses possess. The reason for this video is we just had a horse, Thunder, up the way there. He's in that next pasture, and his eye is swollen this morning, so we had to call the vet out, and you know, he's going to be fine. We think he probably just got a little dust in it or something. There's no abrasions. There's no, you know, no scratches, nothing to worry about. But we did actually do a little bit of a flush on him as well. We flushed his nasolacrimal duct, and that is what I'm going to be talking about today. I couldn't get that on film because he was sedated and I was holding him and he was throwing his head and I couldn't, you know, do everything at once. But so Thunder's going to be fine. But what I would like to do here is find a horse. They're all eating right now. I want to find a horse that I can demonstrate this on. Charlie may allow me to do it. Hi, sweet boy. So inside the nose here is a teeny, hold on. He might not let me do it. He's like, lady, what are you doing? Inside the nose here, there is a teeny tiny little hole. Trying to find it. Yeah. I would have to, well, maybe Shakespeare will let me do it. Hold on. My goodness, look at all this hay on your head, boy. Let me see your schnoz. Okay. Yeah. Come here. Easy. Just bear with me. It is in here, and there's a teeny little pinhole in there. Okay, it's right about here. You're really not going to be able to see it because it's so incredibly small. It's like this. It's literally the size of a pinhead. But what's cool about it is this duct is actually a way for the eye to drain down through the nose. Hey. See, he's okay. So what's happening here? This always happens when I'm trying to film. He wants to move her, so he's got his ears pinned. He's saying move, so Trixie has to move. She's going to go around to the other side, and then Shakespeare's going to go in and eat. And some people have said that they think Shakespeare's mean. He is not mean. He is a herd boss. And all the herd bosses, Cutter does the same thing. The most dominant horses eat where they want to eat. They move the other horses around. It's totally fine. I actually love that they do that because they're teaching these younger horses manners. They're teaching them that when I say move, I mean move. And I don't have any problem with that because when I need to move a horse, they already know what that means. Like, move your feet. So, and you can see Trixie is eating. I mean, he's not starving her. He just wanted her to move. Anyway, back to the nasolacrimal duct. So it's pretty cool because it runs from the corner of the eye, okay, all the way down the nose into that little tiny hole inside their nose, into that little duct. And what occurs there is it's just an extra way for their eye drainage to have a way out, okay? But what happens sometimes, and that's why we flushed Thunder this morning, was that duct can become clogged, okay? Like with dirt and dust and stuff like that, the duct can get clogged up. So what you have to do then is there's this teeny little tube. I mean, it is so tiny, like it's really, really small. And they take it and they put it up in that nasolacrimal duct up in their nose. They just kind of, you know, pop it up in there a tiny bit, and then the horse is sedated, obviously. You pop it in there, and then they take a saline flush, and they pump the saline into it, and then you will see, you give it a couple of seconds, and then you'll actually see stuff start to drain out of the eye, and then it clears the duct. And I've seen cases where they have had a clog in there, and it could be mucus, it could be dirt, it could be, you know, whatever. And then you will see the you know, whatever it is come out of that eye duct. And, you know, sometimes it's very mucusy. Sometimes you'll see like dirt flush out of it. But then it stops the eye from watering, and becoming very, very irritated. So lots of times if you have a horse that has a swollen eye, or they have a lot of drainage coming out of their eye and it just won't stop, ask your vet to check that duct in their nose and maybe to do a little saline flush there, because it will clear out that tube. Just picture a straw running from the corner of her eye down her nose, down her face into her nose, where I showed you that little tiny duct on Shakespeare. It goes straight down, and it helps with eye drainage, and then the eye drainage will sometimes come out of their nose. But if it is clogged, then she just got something she did not like. If it is clogged, then that little flush, they actually flush it backwards. They start in the nose, and then they flush it up into the eye, and then all the drainage comes out of the eye. So neat little trick, and lots of times it literally takes just, 20-30 seconds, and it's a great little fix if your horse is experiencing, eye issues. That could be what it is. In Thunder's case today, that was not what it was, because it flowed right through. It did not, the minute she started squeezing that saline, there wasn't any resistance. It just came right out of his eye. So we know that there wasn't a blockage there, but there could have been. So just as a precaution, we went ahead and flushed it. But I've seen to where sometimes that vet is pushing on that syringe and it's stuck, and they really have to push hard, and then all of a sudden it's like boom, and it pops through, and then you see the debris or whatever it may be come out of the eye. So, and then they flush it a little bit more, and then suddenly the horse feels so much better, because that's a pressure buildup. Imagine having a straw kind of like clogged up in your face. That can't feel very good. So anyway, that's just a little bit of background there, and that is the nasolacrimal duct explanation. So hope you guys enjoyed. All right.